we're good. Okay. Episode 7. Hi. Welcome to
English? You good?
Let me try again.
That was crazy. I've never seen that happen before. That was wild. Like
It was the Matrix. I glitched.
I'm pretty sure English is your first language. That's crazy.
It's not. Hi. Welcome to episode 7 on the Pretty Funny Podcast. We did it again.
We did it again is a crazy way to start the podcast. But what's good, my good people? Let's start it up. How goes it? Welcome to episode 7 of the Pretty Funny Podcast. You may have forgotten. It may have been a minute, but I'm supposed to be the pretty.
And I'm the funny.
We're going to see today. We're going to get into it. I mean, what are you up to? I know that you recently was out the country. I guess you want to start there?
Yes.
So how was it?
It was great. Thanks for asking. We went to a big group. This is probably the biggest group that I ever traveled with.
How many people?
10?
Guys and girls?
8.
Guys and girls, though?
Guys and girls.
Okay,
Yeah.
so y'all all came back friends then.
Luckily.
Yeah, I know when the girls go, some of the shorties do not come back. They be out the group chat. They be unfollow on Instagram.
Amani came. Shout out to Amani. And she didn't want to come back.
I know. I could tell.
Yeah, a lot of people.
We're her type out there, huh?
No, a
What
lot
a way
of
to start the podcast.
No, a lot of people came back not wanting to come back, but just also the currency is different.
Yeah.
So we were literally treated like kings and queens out
Aw.
there. Bottle service so cheap.
I don't think you mentioned where you went.
Guadalajara. Oh.
So if you want to make that money stretch, now you know where to go.
Yes,
That
and they said
$1
it's like
can be several.
the parties, like party town, and it is. Oh, hello, Leia. Yeah, and just the whole strip is kind of like a Vegas strip. Leia hit the mic.
She did. And she all up on me.
The whole strip, each bar, we did a lot of like bar hopping, and it was nice to see each bar had like a theme or kind of a different vibe, so I could see how it just could be good for everyone, really. But my favorite part about it is obviously we got bottle service because again, it was cheap. That alcohol is good. But we had like bodyguards, like people
Wait,
of like
what?
the employers like around us a lot of the time, just keeping an eye on us and making sure we're taken care of because obviously
Wow.
we're spending the most money. But at one of the clubs that we were
Balling.
I know.
We stay
I
like
was.
that. We were
No.
spending the most money. You see how she dropped that in there? That's crazy.
We were spending
Nobody
the
didn't have as
most.
much money as us. Like, damn, you lucky
No.
you are back. They
we were
would've
just like
robbed
shots and like bottles. There's 8 of
Jesus.
us too.
you. Okay.
But what I liked about it is like when Amani and I went to the bathroom, we had a worker that was looking out for us, walked us, paved the way, parted the crowd like the Red Sea,
Aw.
let us go to the bathroom, waited for us by the bathroom, was like, okay, let's go back. And then like
that's
escorted
nice.
us back to the table. So I just felt very safe. And, no one could just come up to us or whatever, or offer us anything. And we were able just to go to and from the bathroom.
Oh,
so that
wow.
was just
Was that
my
like
favorite part.
Just from like spending money, they like kind of peeped that out, or just like an added service that you like.
I think it's because we were spending money. I was realizing it. And just like other places we were going to, just
Yeah.
like at wherever table we were, if a worker saw me like looking unhappy or uncomfortable, like they would come up to me to be like, what's, because there was one group that had a huge party and they put us in a table next to them and they were just like getting in our space.
Oh my gosh.
And I was getting super frustrated because I'm like, yo, y'all came here
How
last.
big was their
Like,
group?
huh?
How big was their group?
20. It was just like they kept coming and coming and coming, and I was like trying to scoot the table over just because
Yeah.
they kept coming. But I was just like,
At this point, like you're trying to get your separation. Now that makes sense.
yeah. But the food was also obviously fantastic.
The food was like,
It's not like our processed Americanized food.
Okay, that's how you starting. Real. Hey, she said American food trash, full of processings.
And GMO.
Look, and those things.
I said it. I hate it. Yeah.
Damn, she said she's on a hunger strike. She's not gonna eat the rest of the time she's in America because she hates all the food.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Oh, and another cool place we went to, which I actually saw it on Instagram, but
Mhm.
the whole ceiling was all like an LED screen, and it was cool because it was like underwater. Then we're like in the galaxy, and
Oh,
it,
like
like
they were like changing it to stuff.
yeah, on the ceiling.
Oh,
so
that's
we're just
cool.
like eating, and we're just like, we're underwater now, or we're just like up in the sky, or we see
That's
like shooting
groovy.
stars. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Very like Vegas kind of
That's
vibe.
what I was thinking. Like that's something I would see out there. You know, they got the whole sphere shit. That they,
Yeah.
like, just turning or whatever. That shit is pretty cool. I'm not a Vegas guy at all. I haven't been since I've been of gambling age, but I for sure want to go see that big circular shit because you can go in it. And then
Yeah.
it's like the screens are on the inside too. That sounds lit as fuck. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what I would see there.
There was
though.
a guy that climbed to the top of that.
Why?
I don't know.
Just
People-
to probably say he did it type shit.
Yeah, he definitely got probably sued and stuff, but
Yeah, I don't know about shit like that. But you know what? I understand though, because it's like people just want to be known for something, and if it's something that nobody's doing, real talk, you could just do it, and then everybody's like, "Oh, that's the guy that."
and you get like your 5 seconds of fame or whatever.
Yeah, and then you can put that in your bio, like guy who I was on top of the dome. Whoa. People be doing that shit though. You didn't see the kids that broke into the Intuit Dome before it opened?
No,
went viral.
oh my.
They went viral for a little bit, but I'm like, they had their faces in it, so you knew who it was. So it's good because they went viral bad because, jail and such.
Yeah.
That sucks.
If they find out who you are.
Shit, they ain't gotta find out.
here.
You gotta watch the video. Your face is in it. Damn near. More he could have. Only thing he could have done more is put on a name tag. I know, right? That's crazy. I know. I'd be interesting. Had to pull up and see what I was talking
She's like,
about.
no way.
Yeah, she's like, no way they walked there and showed their face.
Leia, put your butt down. That is not a good side.
But damn, welcome back to America. Sorry, I just wanted to.
It sucks.
Give. Wow, Kalinda hates America. Will she vote? Find out on next episode of the Pretty Funny Podcast. What have I been doing? Let me transition.
Yeah, let's talk about
I've
you. and your
I've
feelings.
become the biggest movie critic in America. I have watched a lot of film, and not just basketball film. I mean actual films, movies, cinema, as I like to call it. You didn't see Bad Boys,
I was supposed
even
to.
though I told you to go see Bad Boys.
You heard me kept
went
talking about
you
If.
went and saw If. And so if I walk out this podcast right now, what's gonna happen? You just decided to ignore what I said. It's okay. I move on. 2024, y'all. You gotta sometimes practice forgiveness. People may hurt you. They may disobey your specific instructions.
You didn't
but
tell me.
understand that's a part of life. Their journey is their journey. Did you like the movie?
If?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cute.
She didn't
Would I
like it.
recommend it to
That's what
someone
you
to see it
get.
in theater? No, I wouldn't. I would be like, you could wait.
You wouldn't recommend it? You know,
See it in theater.
to see it in theater, yeah. And you know what? I saw Bad Boys and I was like, I would recommend to see it in theater. And then I recommended it to you. And then you didn't see it. That's crazy.
I needed my movie buddy. This what I took the other day was a solo date.
I know, but you could watch it again with the other person. I think it's worth the double watch. One for Will, one for Martin. Could have watched it twice, but it's okay. I saw it. Great movie. Go see it. Great cast, great film. Cinematography was amazing. Camera work was amazing. The lines, I mean, it's not Titanic. You feel me? We in there just had fun. We had fun. It was a cool, funny script. Then I decided to watch a couple things on Netflix. We watched the Baby Reindeer. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
The Stalker joint. That was crazy. That was pretty cool. Would you rate that real quick rating?
7.5.
7.5 out of 10. Ending kind of disappointed me, but I kind of got it was like the bigger theme. So I'll go ahead and give it an 8. I feel like it was cool. But then I saw Planet of the Apes. You saw that movie?
Yeah, I saw that movie. I told you to see it.
She told me to see that movie.
And he saw it.
And I saw that movie. You like that movie?
I did.
Is that why you recommended it to people? You like that movie?
I did.
What's your favorite part?
The monkeys. No, my favorite part was because it was supposed to take place 300 years after
Yeah.
the big battle.
Mhm.
So that all took place in LA. So I thought it was really cool how they would perceive how LA would look like years from now.
So your favorite part of the movie
I
was the scene in the background of the movie. Does not sound like you really like the movie, man.
I did.
I slept in that movie. I rated that movie a 6.8 out of 10 because I'm generous. It's actually dropped down to a 6.
Why? Why don't you like it?
I feel like if you're going to do a film with a mostly monkey cast is mostly monkeys, that's fine. No issue. But only one of the monkeys can really speak clear English. Like they all talking, but it's all broken monkey English. And the one guy that could speak the best monkey English, that could read books and such, he didn't even, sorry to spoil it, I'm not suggesting go watch it. He wasn't even alive the whole movie.
He was my favorite character.
Because y'all had the same color hair. But
Leia,
what I'm saying is,
the audacity down.
if you have a mostly monkey cast, you can't have most of the movie be dialogue because these monkeys is just talking the whole movie. Where is the action? It was not enough action. It was action in the beginning, a whole lot of jibber jabber talking, and then action at the end. Yeah. All that talking, they could have just did that in one scene. I was cooked. I fell asleep in that. And I know it was bad because the other people in the theater, there's only 2 other people, they were also asleep. My friends commenting and responding, I was asleep as well. It's a sleepy ass movie.
Yeah. Have you seen the original, the 1968?
I liked the older joint. That shit was cool. It was fun. I love the energy, the human versus ape, what's gonna happen? But now it's like, okay, they took over, now what?
They're supposed to make 5 more.
Y'all, clearly somebody has money. Give me some. You don't gotta stop. We can make movies with people. We can just save money. We don't gotta do all the monkey suit. We can just use people.
They're not in a suit this time.
I'm talking about the monkeys. Like there's the CGI, all that. There's actual people doing it, and then they just like
it's like they filmed Avatar.
Yeah. So I mean, they in a virtual monkey suit. It's still a monkey suit. You still put a monkey on a person.
Today's age of monkey suit.
Come on now, it's still a monkey on a person. Oh, you talking about Black Hercules, Michael B. Jordan?
Oh yeah, I looked it up, and that I guess is a rumor that has been going around since the beginning of the year. Actually,
really,
I was super excited for it.
A live action Hercules.
A live action Hercules, because they're doing now Disney's just going to be doing live action everything, obviously. And they're doing a Snow White first is going to be released, and then for Hercules, Michael B. Jordan playing Hercules has been circling around for a very, very, very long time, but nothing has really been confirmed from Disney or anything.
You could do that.
I would actually enjoy and would like to watch Michael B. Jordan do Hercules. There probably is going to be backlash about him playing it.
Why? Why would there be backlash?
Yeah,
on an actor playing a role in a film.
Because people have problems.
Problems with what? His acting?
No.
Problems with what, Kalinda? I don't see any problem with Michael B. Jordan.
I don't either.
It's a character. It's in a made up world, so we can have whoever.
I believe so too. But also too, there shouldn't be any talk because The Rock played it back in 2014, and no one said anything about The Rock playing Hercules.
The Rock is racially ambiguous though.
Everyone loves The Rock.
Yeah, he's pretty much everything. He's like
he's black and Samoan.
I was gonna say he looks like he could be other races too. Oh, it was also a decent movie. That's from the producer.
Who told you?
No, I mean he said it's a good movie as well. That's why they accepted it.
I did like him playing it. So there better be no discrepancy about it.
I don't know. I think it would be lit. I would be more excited to see the rest of the cast. To see who they cast and stuff. If they ever need like a background mage or something, or like a background rock boy, I'm here. I don't gotta be Hercules. I'd be one of the guys like, oh, he's not as strong as Hercules, but he's still almost as strong.
They'll make you the goat.
Low key for the animals, it's always cool how they use like different people's voices. I feel like I could do like Eddie Murphy donkey. Yeah,
that's why I said the goat.
Low key, and people used to call me that. And like, Anya, you're the goat. You're the goat. I'm like, guys, what does that mean?
You're like, stop it.
I'm a human. I'm not a ghost. I'm a human. Guys, stop, please.
Please stop.
I don't know what this means. Say it louder.
I was thinking about being Meg for Halloween, but
Meg?
Yeah, from Hercules.
Family Guy?
Oh my God, Anya.
No. Like what? Meg?
Meg from Hercules. I know you're talking about Hercules.
The shorty who he be with the red hair. Shit, cool little cartoon shorty. That's cute. That'd be. I could see you do that. That's a whole little like throw down with the costume and shit. You could do that.
You have something in my eye.
I definitely did too earlier. I didn't see Furiosa at all, so I can't really talk about it at all. I didn't see it.
I like that one too. A lot of people didn't like that one either, though.
I think you there's a trend here. Kalinda likes bad movies.
I like all the series of Mad Max. It definitely takes an acquired taste. And that one is filled with action.
Oh, it's my type of movie then.
So yeah, you'll definitely like it. Spoiler.
Don't keep me awake.
I also liked Anya. The
Anya. That's people always get my name confused.
no.
A lot of people like me. Next topic.
The main
come on.
character and Chris Hemsworth, I thought he did a really, really
Yeah.
good job. They both played out of the characters of what they usually play, which was really, really cool. And you could tell like Chris just had fun with the role because he's
I've
never
been
really
having fun for a long time though.
what. Oh, well, he's over Thor. Like,
Yeah, I'm saying the last couple Thor movies was just Chris Hemsworth in a suit.
yeah.
Like he wasn't really giving Thor except for like the little accent a little bit, but
He
was
probably
a-
liked being fat.
Yeah, he was for sure having fun. He was having a good ass time. I was like, is he even acting? They just found him with a camera on set. Like he's not really even acting.
Doing
at this point.
anything.
He's just
Yeah.
wasn't even using the powers, just walking around. I'm like, bro, what? You have power, sir.
Yeah. And he got the long hair again. I'm like, he didn't really go far. He just played.
Regular
villain.
Yeah.
But like even Anya, see, you made me do it. She's 28, doesn't have her license, never drives, and she had to learn on set with a
How to
stuntman.
drive?
Yeah. But that's also a really
What a
cool way
privilege.
how to drive.
Learn
like
to
with
drive on
stuntman,
set?
you like
So wait,
learned
did
with
she
the
ever
best of the
did she
best.
get her license though?
No, she still doesn't have it. She learned on set. It's crazy.
Why doesn't this lady have a license?
I know. I was like, how old is she? And she's 28, my age. I was
28
like,
with no license? That sounds like privilege. Or is she on the bus a lot?
how long has she been in the game? Because if she's been in the industry for a long time, she probably doesn't really need to drive. She probably has like drivers and stuff,
Damn.
which I would like. I hate driving.
I ain't gonna lie. If I had a driver, I'd probably be driving. I'd be wanting to drive for real. Oh, Eric just came in here. He said, hands, fire emoji. Shout out to the bro.
Yay. What does this mean?
That's the little
The
emoji with the
But
two.
what is it?
It's like, hey.
Oh.
Or pass me the ball.
That's what I thought.
You thought it meant pass me the ball?
Yeah.
Why
Because
would people be...
that's what I thought. It's not. They should put arms then for the thing, right? That would make more sense.
Speaking of making sense, it doesn't make sense that there might be a felon as trying to run for president. What? How is this possible?
There's-
America, what's
yeah.
going on?
Do better.
We tweaking.
We tweaking for reals. Why are we having someone that has a felony running for chief of command?
I don't even get why they want to be president so bad. That shit don't even look fun. I keep saying this, like
I
it
know.
don't look like a fun job.
Look what happened to Obama. He was glowing. He
His
was
whole
thriving.
head turned gray.
and
The
he's-
whole head. I'm like, either he has just for men gray, or that was the fastest I've ever seen a man's head go from black to gray. He went in and then came out for the interview like saying he won, and his whole shit was gray already. I'm like, how did that happen so fast?
That was a great
It
moment.
did not
though.
look fun
That was a fun moment.
when he had gray hair.
No, when he won.
Oh, when he won for sure. Yeah, Obama was lit. That was a cool
Oh.
time. Everybody, Obama's president.
I
I was
was-
happy because he had an O in his name. I was like, the O's up.
O's up.
Yeah, because feel me, I
Mm.
was Anya, like Obama, Anya. It don't really match or rhyme, but you know, it just kind of he had an O and I had an O, so
Oh,
he won, I won. You know, we won. We wanted change together. But that's crazy. Yeah, I don't think he should run. That's
it's
It-
unfair, especially to us little people.
there's gotta be somebody else. Why is there only these two options, bro? Like I was gonna run, but I'm an immigrant, so sorry. I can't.
He hit the mic.
I can't. You worry about the mic, girl. I'm worrying about the
The
country.
world.
All right. And it's the problem with America sometimes. 2024, focus on
The bigger picture.
the big. Come on now.
The bigger picture was the mic hitting, though.
No, that doesn't matter. I was going to run for president. I seriously considered it to save us all. I was like, know what? I'll do the time. I'll do the 4 years, y'all. I could do the time for us, for everyone. And then I looked it up, and not only did I not meet the age requirement, I also didn't meet the immigration requirement. So until they change that, you know, if a felon can run, an immigrant should run. I mean, I've
At
been here
this
long enough.
point-
I feel like if you did most of your years here,
Imagine we had a gay president.
I feel like that's not impossible.
No, I did. Hey,
Why would they have to
hey,
do that?
America.
I feel like they would just do their job correctly as anyone else could do.
I wasn't implying that. I would just say that the world would be a little bit more rainbows and unicorns, and that's what we need.
The world, I mean, it would just be America for real. They just don't really only run here, realistically.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd be more involved with the politics, you know, how they think. You know, I'm not really worried about my president's sexuality, but I am also worried. I'm worried about their criminal record. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want my president to be,
That's who's representing us.
yeah, like I feel like it's not a good look. And I think I said this like on stage once for comedy, so this is like, it's maybe a joke,
It's a
maybe
bit.
serious. But I would only be okay with the felon as president if the other countries didn't know what crime he did. Because then it's like a big elephant in the room. Like, did he kill somebody? Like, I'm not going to disagree with that guy. He has a felony. I don't know what it is.
Ooh.
That's what only something. Then you can use it as like a bargaining chip.
They try to do that with Obama.
Try to do what?
They were just saying all these like, oh, he's a criminal or he's an
for
immigrant
sure. Yeah, that shit
or
was crazy. Yeah, I guess that was the closest they really got to an immigrant was Obama because he was like the islands. But I'm like, that's
nothing.
still America, bruh. I don't know. America's been tweeting lately. Not even just the presidency, but like, I know we're gonna save the Caitlin Clark debate more into next week.
But you can insert question here.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna talk about the best team in the league first. The Sparks, shout out Lexi Brown. Just a great team. I love the team. We don't have a lot of wins, but we got a lot of heart, you know. And
he's like, notice me.
That's what I'm here for. I don't think, you know, a lot of these teams, they be coming in the game like, oh, we gotta win. And they're not even having fun, you know, they're not high-fiving each other a lot. Like, they're just trying to win. And I feel like our team really focuses on the bigger picture, you know, like, did you have fun? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you smile? You know, did you look good? And I feel like all those boxes we be checking. But the winning, we don't be winning a lot. But no, we'll get a great draft pick.
Do they always play at the Crypto?
Their home games, but then they play their away games at other places.
Okay.
Like they're playing.
Someone
Minnesota,
told
though.
me that because they weren't able to fill up the space, that they have them play at another court.
No, it was the beginning of the season. They had their first couple games at a college.
Yeah.
But it's just like the thing they do to start the year before they just take the Crypto. It's not like a thing for their money. It's like this for the fans over there. They want to watch the games in a more intimate setting. I'm mad I didn't go because I think they played at Cal State LA, or was it? No, I think they played at USC. They played at a
something
few colleges,
local, yeah.
And I was like, dang, I should have went to go see him because then they probably would have for sure.
She would have noticed you
heard
for
me
sure.
and noticed me. But I was in the first row the last game, and
they still didn't notice you.
They noticed me. The other team's coach noticed me. I made her laugh because they were blowing the Sparks out, and they were up like 20 something at the half, and then she like called a timeout, and she was getting mad, and she was about to challenge the call. I was like, Coach, you up 20? Relax, and she started laughing. She like chuckled. She didn't want to laugh though. She's a very serious coach. Like, shout out to the Minnesota Lynx. They have a very great team. Like, they're hooping this year. But their coach was so serious the whole time. And she did not want to laugh. And she laughed. And I was like, yes. That little chuckle was enough of a win for me. You know, it was like we didn't win the game, but she chuckled, so we win there. Speaking of winning, we will never know, or we won't know who won. Maybe until later. I guess they're still fighting. But Mike
November.
Tyson and Jake Paul.
That's a ridiculous fight.
I'm not even interested in it anymore. I'm not interested in Jake Paul's boxing career. I want him to stop fighting.
No one cares.
I really would like him to just do something.
Pick a
else.
valid opponent that you'll be against.
But see, that's the thing. He's not going to fight an actual boxer. He's either going to fight a retired UFC guy or a random YouTuber or...
Is that who he fought last time?
Who? A retired
Jake
UFC guy? Yeah. Somebody used to fight UFC, which is like, you're fighting a guy who used to be able to do wrestling, kicking, and punching, but you're like, okay, you can only punch. It's not fair. Because it's like, now your training is about, like, yes, he's a professional fighter, but he's not a boxer. So it's like, that's a totally different world.
Yeah.
You have gloves on, you have totally different rules, you know, it's just... I would love for him to fight an actual boxer in his weight class, but I feel like it would be a disaster class.
Yeah.
Like, he would just get wrecked.
And supposedly they made the round shorter and supposedly Tyson did it because he wanted more action.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, I definitely
more action. It's just because he can't last. He wouldn't be able to last the full rounds.
He's like 20 years old. He's an older man. So, and also people have been saying that these fights are already fixed. Like, they're scripted. So it's like Jake Paul to win by whatever. Because the last couple fights, I think one of them, the one where he fought the black guy, the black ex-wrestler, UFC guy, the way he knocked him out, everyone was like, he barely hit him or something. And like, he just kind of took a fall. And then ever since then, you know, they try to like make the fights look more believable. But I'm like, I don't know. But with Mike Tyson, I feel like that's a wild card. I feel like I wouldn't trust giving him a script, even at this old age where he's like more mature, whatever. I would not trust him to follow the script because I feel like if the script has Mike Tyson to lose, he can get out there, see the crowd, and be like, nah, I want to win this fight and just
Yeah.
like wreck you. Like I don't.
For Ali.
Yeah, I feel like Mike Tyson might mess around and just randomly start caring about the fight. Like it'd be like scripted. Mike Tyson, throws a couple strong blows, then Jake gets up and then delivers a final knockout in the third round, and then second round comes and Mike Tyson's just like, nah, I'm finna just knock him out for real. And then what do? You get knocked out. It's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust him with the script. So I'm like, I don't know. Unless the bag is ridiculous.
And that's what I was gonna say.
The
How
bag
much
could
money
be
do you think they're gonna be
ridiculous. The
getting,
bag- I
especially because they're
forgot, yeah.
supported behind Netflix, and this will be the first
Yeah.
streaming.
Was
thing
Netflix
from
on it before? No, I mean like before it got moved, were they on it?
Yes.
Okay, because
It was always supposed to be streamed, and it's the first streaming on Netflix. So it's just
That's
imagine how much money is
crazy.
coming in from this
So
fight.
much. And that's probably why they're
On
pushing
top
it
of the
back.
tickets, it's being held in Texas. And I was looking at the tickets for just the ground floor. I was just like, more than my rent.
I'm not. That's crazy, yo. Boxing is insane. It's an insane bag.
But it's fun. Like I've worked for a couple of boxing events behind the ring, and I wasn't even in boxing like that. And then
Yeah.
also just to watch it outside. It's a fun sport. And I do now like acknowledge and could see the difference between someone more amateur and someone more pro.
yeah,
like
it's
you
way
just
more strategized.
Yeah.
it's more like chess. The other one's like checkers. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit you gonna hit me. We gonna see who gets knocked out. But then the other one's like we
They're
gonna
just
last like
going.
3-4 rounds. See
Yeah.
what's up. Okay, trying to just test the water.
it almost looks like they're punching and not even looking because they're already expecting the
Yeah, they
hit.
know it's coming. They're like trying to duck and dodge. But I feel like that's the only sport like I could really like. If I wanted to do any sports betting, I could only do boxing because if I lose my money, at least the person that lost me my money got beat the fuck up. Like it's even,
No, you feel
Like
good
we
about
both
yourself.
lost. You feel me? Like when basketball players lose, they be smiling, kissing their families.
At the end of the
enjoying life.
day, they still get the bag.
Yeah, they be enjoying their life too much after they lose my money. But boxing, he paid the price. In fact, I'll use him as an example when I bet on the next fight, and I show him the guy photos. Said, look at the last guy I bet on. He lost me my money. Lock in, boy, lock in. But you talking about Netflix? I know we were talking about a couple shows on Netflix. We were talking about that Dancing with the Devil.
Dancing for the Devil
docuseries.
docuseries. Did you see it?
I did see it.
Oh,
That is a cult. Cult AF.
Cult AF.
Cult
AF.
AF. You see Shorty with the statement? Oh.
Both of them. They're
Shorty,
both.
why you make a statement? You look even more cultish. She would have been better being quiet. Because now the statement, she like, I am not in a cult.
I am happy.
I can't believe that you guys would say this about Robert. I'm not reading. This is all my thoughts. Like, come on, Shorty. We see you.
and
read
everything
it.
she says doesn't even respond to
Any of the
anyone.
claims, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she just like this.
She
is
keeps making it
defaming
about
me.
her, and she's just
She's
like, I don't
tweaking.
feel safe,
She's
and
like, yeah, me and my family.
someone
fell
wants
out.
to put me in the trunk, and they're calling me this and that, and I was like, for
Mm-mm.
what? No one
Mm-mm.
cares.
That shit is crazy.
Who
'Cause
cares?
Even she was trying to say that like the parents were being racist at first to her boyfriend. That's why she left. And then because it didn't work, she just switched the thing. Was like, actually, I'm not in the cult. That I'm like, you didn't even talk about how you tried to lie and say that your parents was racist. Like you pulled that card and it didn't hit, and you was just like, never mind. Like we all saw it. You got it on
Yeah.
video. You tried to film and expose them being weird, and they was being nice, and you seemed weird.
You seemed weird.
Shorty was
She's like, we're here, and it's just all her defense like statements did not
That
even
shit's
match her
crazy.
family statements of like why she was acting like that. So
Nah,
it's just like,
That's a cult. That's crazy. But I am starting my own company, 8M.
oh God,
It's called 8M. We're looking for up and coming mimes. Just
no,
we're looking
not
for-
mimes.
we're looking for people just know how to stay quiet. That's what we just looking for. If the quieter, the better. That's part of the job. I will be taking 50%, but remember, it's not straight 50. I'm taking 30 for 8M. Then 20 is for me being a man of God.
And shipping and handling.
And then I might take extra 5 for shipping and handling. 8M Mime Services, Mime Management. 8M Mime Management. Tap in. My email is in the description, mimemanagement8m.com. Go ahead and lock it in. I'm looking for the best. The best ones. Tap in. Tap in with the boy. But I don't know, that's just crazy though. As a dancer, how did you feel like watching that shit?
Well, especially because I have met some of them and following that whole process of
You've
like,
met some of them that were in the shit
yeah,
and you didn't join?
no, they didn't ask.
That's real. That's real. That's a lot of money. You're like,
That's
how
like
many
when they're
M's?
like, how come you don't work for the Lakers? I'm like, they didn't ask.
No, for real. I'm like, if they had one, I would try. But
If they paid the bills,
Facts.
Go Lakers. But until then,
Yeah.
well, now I can say go Lakers because we're off season.
No, I totally
Ish.
feel you. Yeah, ish, yeah, for real.
Because I still be getting emails.
Same. Nah, but I'm thinking about I don't know, a few of them like actual dancers follow a few people who like work with us too. Cause you know, a lot of people in the
Yeah.
dancing community. So I was hitting them up like, hey, did you join the shit? Like
You asked them?
You been to the hell yeah.
What
So
did they say?
I looked in all of the following. I was like, who do I know? I messaged all of them. I was like, hey, you been to the church? You be in that 7M shit? He was like, nah, I've never done it, but like I met her before and it was cool, but like I think it was before the shit really like popped off as her and the shit. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, I understand, you know, it's like when you move to LA, it's a like new place, you know, you don't really know anybody and you're trying to like find a home. And then church sometimes does fill that gap of like a home. And then for them to take advantage of the people that are lost in
and
the church,
to offer
looking for a
them
home
like
and
money and everything that they want.
it's
Ouch.
crazy. It's crazy. Like, it's like, that's so much. Like, they were very vulnerable at that time. Like, I try to like, at first I was like, y'all wildin', how would you fall for that? But I do understand, you know, you're in a new place, you don't know
They're
anyone.
offering home, they're offering shelter. They're like, here,
Yeah.
just do what you're trying to do
And
and,
then it's
you'll
like
get paid.
you already struggling in this world, but you and a few other people that are kind of making it. You're like, why shouldn't we band together and try to make this happen? Why shouldn't we, you know? And so it was a great idea on that front. So I can't completely like
Bash on it.
Yeah. But I'm also like, soon as bro was talking about taking 50%, like after access to my bank account,
Tithing.
bro,
Well,
you're wilding.
And then even how he did it before, I was like, and then before the artists, he did the immigrants and how like
that
he was giving
crazy.
them away in
I
here. And
completely skipped off that part. That part was insane. That part was so sad.
he had so many businesses. All the people in his church were working for him basically for free.
Yeah. And he had access to all their bank accounts. I'm like, bro, I don't even be giving my mom access to all my bank accounts. So to let some random man claiming to be a man of God, but not with a religion, got a church, but not religion, using the Bible, but it's not Christian.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So many red flags.
I know.
I feel like I probably couldn't have lasted 10 minutes in this church. Because don't let him walk up to me trying to show me Bible verses, because I'm going to start showing you Bible verses.
You're
I'm
like,
going to make you want to put that book down. I grew up in the
could
church.
totally- he's saying stuff, you're like, but it says.
I said, go ahead and read the next verse. Go ahead and read, because people love to read the Bible in front of me, and I'm like, y'all, I grew up in the church. Like, I do know the Bible pretty well, to where I'm like, I know my way around it. So people were trying to like talk to me about the Bible. Like, if he pulled the Bible out trying to like use that to shame me into joining his church, I'm gonna make him shut the whole shit down. I'm gonna make people walk out the church. In fact, I'll make sure this church is empty by the end of this sentence I'm talking to you. Like,
well,
would get bad.
the guy so you saw the one where the lady was trying to break out and then her friend came to help her break her out.
Yeah.
I worked with him. So when he popped up, I was like, oh, that is the best superhero ever.
Wow.
They call him Batman because he came with the bat. He is so like humble and down to earth, and he's very mom's talking.
She's like, I'm not listening.
She saw Mark. She just loves him.
I don't know why.
I know.
He's a nice guy. She's like addicted
yeah,
to
but
him
when he
already.
came with the bat, he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna use the bat for, but
He real for that. Cause I for sure was like, when they said the van stopped in front,
yeah.
I'm like, I wouldn't even give him a chance. I would have started smashing the car immediately.
Yeah.
We either getting out or y'all coming with us in body
And
bags.
I wonder what they said to like,
She wants to get out. I don't even know if that mic's picking her up though.
is the mic okay? No?
I mean, she's probably.
Can you
get it
hear her? A little bit. Yeah. We'll just talk louder.
out.
Yeah, no, I wonder what they said to like let her go. They're just like,
Well, what can
She's-
you do? Like, she's just leaving the house, and she didn't live there.
she did live there.
No, I mean
They're-
like you're talking about the first lady.
the first one, yeah, the sister
Yeah.
of the
That's
one.
what I thought you were the second lady where the wife came in and broke all her stuff, and she was like, "Actually, you're
Oh.
right, gosh, what are you doing?" That shit was
She
so
said,
crazy.
what, 10 years she went
10
through that?
years she lived in that house in the guest room,
And just being there.
being there whenever
as
he
a
wanted.
slave.
Literally a slave.
And then it's so crazy too because after she's like, she had no purpose because she's been doing that for
Saying,
so long.
I don't know what to do with my life. I'm like, and she was listening to his like still his teachings. I'm like, bro.
Oh
this
yeah, she was
shit-
currently still listening. Yeah,
That was crazy. I'm like, and then the girl who blamed her dad, that was sad.
that was really sad. Yeah,
Don't touch me. I was like, oh,
yeah.
she's been touched. Don't touch
And
her.
even with them trying to like, it just again, it goes back to the American government about how they were just trying to have proof and it was never enough. Like 2 girls,
Yeah.
3 girls. Oh, we don't have enough. We
That's
don't have
crazy.
enough.
Yeah, it's crazy that he's still free. That's wild. That man's
And the
behind
amendments
several
protect
bars.
that group, that cult. But it also protects all these other groups that we have. So I'm just like,
That's actually insane. I can't believe that existed.
let's go and rate it.
I was just gonna pivot on Netflix because I was just thinking about the last thing I watched. Did you watch any of the new things they've put on Netflix? They put a lot of new stuff on. This
You're
is not
on-
sponsored by Netflix, by the way. We
But they
dropped that name a
should.
lot. If y'all got a couple extra monies, I know y'all just did Netflix as a joke. You got any pennies left over? Just throw them
Oh, that
this
was
way.
good. I'm watching Your Honor, which is hard to watch.
Your Honor.
Yeah, it's about a kid who does a hit and run with a
Oh, and their dad is
mafia
a
kid.
judge?
Yeah, and the
I
dad's a judge.
I saw the thing. I didn't click on
It's
it.
good.
yet,
It's
but-
hard. It was hard for me at the beginning because obviously they told another kid to go get like one of the cars that was evidence to take
Mhm.
it so they could get rid of it. And then he ends up getting pinned for the whole thing. And it
Oh,
just like
wow.
hurt because again, it was just a kid affiliated in a gang, you know,
Dang.
and no one really asked him questions or he probably didn't want to say anything, but like one thing led to another and everything. It was just like really hard to see how he was treated. And he just had no idea. So that
Oh.
was like really hard for me to watch. I even had to fast forward a couple parts.
Damn, that's how you know some shit is good. When you got fast forward, it's like
I'm like,
super
no.
bad.
I was also watching at night by myself, but still, like a lot of those things are so hard for me to watch because I just think of
Like real
how
life
it's
type shit.
that it's really happening right now.
I watched the Book of Clarence. You seen that yet?
Oh no, but I saw it.
It
on
is
Netflix.
a crazy movie. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. That's a movie. You ever see a movie and you're like, damn, I'm sad I didn't see this in theaters.
Oh yeah.
It was one of those movies. I'm like, I would have had fun in an outside setting. Probably had a good theater joke off. You ever do that? Like make a little joke in the theater and everybody laugh?
Not out loud.
Oh, I do.
Ugh.
I'll be fishing.
Oh, Anya and I were talking about how the last time we were both going to the movies by ourselves separately, we saw that there was only like 1 or 2 people like sitting in the row, and Anya thought it would be so hilarious. What if
Sit
you
right next
go
to 'em.
sit right next to them?
How's it going, guys?
No, I actually sat not next to, but pretty close to one of the other guys I told you, and he didn't even show up. So that would have been a waste. And then imagine I just go to the next seat and be
there
like,
was that one seat in my theater at first, and it's just that one seat was occupied. Turns out no one sat there. It was out of order because they have the seats you can
the
lean back,
recliner.
the reclining seats, and I looked and it was red when I got to the theater. I was like, oh, the recliner is broken. And I was like, oh, I was gonna sit right next to it. Like, hey man, just us enjoying
It's
this movie.
just us.
Planet of the Apes, right? Monkeys.
Like, you can eat that? You can eat that fry?
Order my fry and
Or
burger.
just hate when I get the recliners that are like,
Oh, the
like,
loud
so
ones?
loud.
Dude, that's so cringe. I do it at the quietest time in the movie. I'm like, since
No,
it's
I
quiet as
always
hell,
do
I'm like,
it. But I always get the loud ones. I'm like, ugh.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Nah, Book of Clarence is fire. I saw Godzilla as well. You seen the Godzilla on there?
Was it on Netflix?
The one-
The
the
King
one's on
Kong versus
Netflix,
Godzilla?
Nah, just the regular one. They just dropped
Oh.
Godzilla. It's like
No, I saw the King Kong versus
it's like the
Godzilla.
version for like before that. It was pretty cool. I feel like they blame one guy for the whole thing. Like he's supposed to go head up with Godzilla. I'm like, he's a person. Y'all niggas getting mad at him.
Have you
like,
seen that image
he's
where
supposed
like
to fade him.
Godzilla's supposed to be in the water and then they have a drawing of like him in the water and then below it's like little long tiny legs? Have you seen that?
What? Like
Because
the
they're
actual
like-
Godzilla?
Yeah, because they have his height or whatever. So, but they're
Yeah.
like, but he's in the ocean. Like, how is the water up to like, you know, his
True.
lower body? And
Yeah,
then
he's gotta
so
be floating.
They drew, yeah, he's floating
I mean, he's gotta be like swimming. He's
like a
not-
duck.
Yeah. I mean, when he walks on land, he's only so tall. He can't be
That's
50 miles.
true.
He
They
guess he
should
could
have
be.
they should have done that. No, someone drew like long skinny legs, like
All the way
deep
to the
down.
bottom.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
a duck makes more sense.
Yeah, I feel like Godzilla's gotta be because he be
He's
swimming.
floating.
He be swimming when he stretches out and you see the little spikes out the water. See, that's why you gotta watch the new Godzilla because he does a lot of water movements.
Well, and then King Kong Godzilla he did too, and that's what I made me.
Yeah,
think about it.
the whole. I think this movie. I think he might be actually smaller than the next movies, but he it's like his whole founding thing is like it's like right after all the radioactivity and such, and then they're like one guy he's supposed to be a kamikaze pilot and he like lands the plane. He's like, oh, something's wrong with the plane. Whole time nothing was wrong with the plane, and he just didn't want to kill himself. And then Godzilla comes up and then basically kills everybody, and they're like, hey, shoot your gun, and he's like. It's Godzilla, bro. Like he's looking at the Godzilla with the gun, and he's like, this shit ain't finna work. And so he gets out the plane and they blame him for it. They're like, oh, you're the guy. You're why Godzilla's here. You didn't shoot him that day. I'm like, do you know other people tried to shoot him that day?
And nothing
Those people are
happened.
dead. It did not work.
He was probably like, thanks for getting that itch for me.
Literally, people were so bad at him. Like, you're the one that didn't shoot Godzilla.
How dare you?
I was like, bruh. And he lived. Maybe this is a theme here. Don't shoot Godzilla and you'll live. Like, maybe. I don't know. That was a fun little pivot though. That was a fun movie though. It was one of those movies you're on your phone through, but it was cool. It still was cool in the background.
I wasn't on my phone for If.
Still, I don't think I want to see that movie.
Don't see it in theaters.
Yeah.
It was cute
But
though.
Bad Boys, back to Bad Boys. Shout out Will Smith. Shout out Martin Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Go ahead and see that thing.
Yeah. I saw
Shout
the
out Vanessa
behind the
Hudgens.
scenes for that. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. No, the movie is lit though. The movie's
Yeah.
lit.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for it. Whenever I'm seeing it soon.
I guess we'll get that review on episode 8. Maybe.
No, 7.
This is 7.
Oh, this is 7. 8.
8 is when we'll get your review because you didn't watch it before 7. We would have got it for 7 if someone watched the movie, but you decided to watch If. Well,
Imaginary
if I cared, I would still talk
Friends.
about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching
Episode 7.
episode 7 of the Pretty Funny podcast. Remember that I guess I am the pretty.
And I'm the funny.
All right. We just did that. Shout out to you guys for watching it.